You must maintain these values on your charts if you possess XRP. Indicate that it will happen over the next 12 to 24 hours, or at most 72 hours, when we will witness XRP soar to $157.29. Things have been developing, which is why we are now discussing this. Institutions that have formally accepted XRP ETFs are now choosing to collaborate with Dribble in order to actively promote cross-border XRP payments. BlackRock and JP Morgan have both acknowledged that they are hoarding XRP, and there has been a significant change in the market, with exchanges even purchasing all of the available XRP. After a significant pricing problem, Binance has now displayed so many purchase orders that they have actually stopped and suspended the worldwide XRP withdrawals. Once more, because of supply shock, you're talking about large institutions splurging to get XRP when there isn't enough of it to go around. This led the price of XRP to spike to over $4,000, and Binance had to halt all XRP withdrawals worldwide in order to reverse these transactions. However, individuals who managed to capitalize and withdraw their funds before to the suspension and halt were able to sell their XRP for more over $40,000. Okay everyone, before we dive straight into today's incredible video, we'd like to share with you two exchanges that you'll adore. BanksChange is the top XRP ledger platform which lets you buy and sell your preferred XRP ledger tokens, utility coins, and meme currencies. You can also view all of your prices in real time. The best thing though is that Uphold, the top XRP exchange, has agreed to keep everyone who watches this video, yes you are seeing this video, up to $100 for free in order to purchase more XRP. They possess, I believe, 3 or 4 billion XRP. Once more, there are no restrictions, and it is completely free. You only need to register using my link in the description and complete a transaction, which might be as simple as sending an email or spending $10, $1, or $5. However, if you sign up using my link in the description and complete a transaction, you will receive up to $100 for free, which you can use to purchase more XRP and increase your earnings. Less than 5 minutes are needed. I strongly advise you all to register, complete a transaction, and receive your complimentary funds. Let's dive straight into the video after that. It's going to be an incredible day. Since the TA and price study have been completed, the $5 price has been formally confirmed. Additionally, we have witnessed the widespread use of managing venture capital organizations who have predicted that XRP will be valued between $10,000 and $35,000 per unit following regulation, and once it is established as the global bridge currency. Everything is taking place in front of our eyes, and at this exact moment. With the adoption of XRP by the CBDC, its integration into the global central bank, and the resolution of the Ripple case, XRP is expected to reach $10,000. If you don't want to believe me, listen to Jamie Valley, the managing director, who said this on camera in real time. Let's play the video. That may be fixed in a number of ways, but it could equally be fixed by enacting excessive regulations, but we do know it's coming, don't we? Therefore, when I say imminent, I would be shocked if in a quarter we were still involved in the SEC litigation because, in my opinion, the global situation is so dire that we will require a solution. Prefer an XRP as soon as possible for liquidity reasons. The question then becomes, okay, so we've solved it magically. What happens to the price? Projecting that it is a double-digit number is simple. As a result, I believe it instantly rises to $10 or even $20. The fact that there is a deal to be made is, in my opinion, the wild card between countries and central banks to essentially have XRP function as the global bridge currency and neutral, a neutral asset that can be exchanged between central banks to transfer one form of fiat to another. If that happens, it's back to what we were talking about previously. It needs to cover almost all of the costs. In my opinion, XRP would agree to a range that you suggest. This would occur instantly, with each coin worth between $10,000 and $35,000. And you know our life will be either the same or different. I'm not sure, most likely somewhat different. Even Ryo, a former executive of Ripple, stated quite clearly that holding XRP was never planned. Since XRP was never intended for retail, Ripple may actually buy back or compel a buyout of XRP, essentially removing the cryptocurrency from retail ownership and placing it in institutional hands. Now if we discuss Ripple in relation to XRP, everything goes through the XRP ledger. You'll also undoubtedly discuss the main game I discovered in the XRP ledger, which is the framework of Pamela's cryptocurrency trading fund and contains the CTF token. The top diva token on the accept in case you were unaware. Both Amazon and Walmart have community partnerships with the ledger. Just consider this, folks, if there were a huge demand for the CTO token, such as what Amazon and Walmart will bring, with just $20 billion left, the price would practically soar to $748.50. And once more, the price is just 60 cents right now. Thus here money is being built for generations to come for everyone. There is an impending supply shock, and her optimal limited supply is only 120 million total suppliers, or 119 million total supplies. Here's another video of Ryan, a former executive of Ripple, stating that XRP was never meant to be told. Let's play the video. A lot of people use cryptocurrencies only to buy, sell, and profit quickly. Does using cryptocurrency to make a quick profit hinder its growth? It's a bit of a chicken and egg situation here. You must establish a marketplace. Additionally, there are currently 150,200 exchanges trading XRP worldwide. As you said, a lot of it is pretty superficial individual trading. Furthermore, we are not pursuing that use case. Our goal is for advanced institutions to use XRP as a financial asset as a means of bridging the gap. So is this harmful or hurtful? You know, it makes a lot of noise. We're waiting, but we definitely don't want that much noise. For instance, institutional investors accounted for the majority of XRP sales during the most recent quarter, and will begin using it for wholesale, your financial usage. As this shifts from retail to institutions, the pivotal moment will occur at that point. You will literally learn a great deal on your own if you simply browse at the website, MEN. In terms of payment solutions, this is the best. Blockchain creates a payment system that can process over $3.95 million in total revenue. Although they have a large user base, more than 33,000, the big-scale men are in a market worth many trillions of dollars. Naturally, you may also obtain the cash amount of these ETF tokens on MEX Allbank and Ben Exchange DEX. Naturally, they also have partnerships with Crypt City, Amazon, and Walmart. Additionally, there is a wealth of other material available. So please, gentlemen, check into these and do your homework. Additionally, they are on Polygon DEX, which is SushiSwap, in addition to these three providers. So if you want to get in and want to do your research, you can also check out the exchanges that do have the crypto trading fund rewards token available on MEX Allbank and BenExchange. I'll be including the link to cryptotradingfund.org in the explanation below. However, folks, look at the price charts. It's clear that the bullish momentum is loading as it keeps rising. As you can see, it's performing rather well overall, despite the market's severe volatility. It is maintaining its position, combining. The more times it's in the green, the more we're seeing. Thus it is generally heading higher, and is in the green most of the time. The charts show that we are poised for a breakthrough, which is not shocking given that the price is currently at 59 cents. You can see that we are seeing higher highs and higher lows. As a result of the market crash, it made a retracement. After then, we observe that they rise again, and it is currently consolidated at about 60 cents. Here's the big sign though, we're looking at it coming together. Its consolidation is essentially complete. We'll see the breakout as consolidation settles in. Compared to the previous breakout, which pushed the CTF token down to 75 cents, this one will be much bigger. As the top DY token on the XP Legend and the Polar chain, analysts are really charging $750 for each CTF token. However, $750